rosette. You will need 2 sheets of coloured paper, 1 sheet of white paper, some string, some PVA glue, sticky tape, scissors.
Be careful with scissors.
Coloured pens.
And a glue stick?
Yeah, and a glue stick.
What? You want one?
Yeah. Okay. Right, got all that? Fantastic. Let's get making. Take a sheet of coloured paper and cut about 1/3 of it lengthways, like this. Set this bit aside for later. Now fold about 1 centimetre from the bottom forwards, then fold it backwards. And keep folding forwards and backwards all the way up the paper. When you unfold it, it should look like this. Do the same with the other piece of coloured paper. Now you've got 2 crinkly strips. Pinch and fold in the middle. Hold them together like this and tie them up with string. Cut off any extra string.
Be careful with scissors.
And use the glue stick to glue the inner edges of the bows together to make the circle. Now take your extra strip of paper and cut it down the middle, like this. Then cut out 2 triangles at the bottom of each strip to make the ribbons. Fix them to the back of the rosette with some sticky tape like this. Take your white piece of paper, draw a circle and design for the centre of your rosette. Cut it out. Use a large blob of glue in the centre to fix it to the front. Perfect. You have your very own rosette. You can make your rosette with any colour or patterns that you like.
2, play it! These 2 bugs are getting ready for a game of Monster Skittles. Who do you think will be the winner? Little bug?
Hello, I can do it.
Or big bug?
Easy, pick me.
Have you chosen your bug? Great. Hang on. What's this? The Monster Skittles have been replaced with real monsters. Unbelievable! It just bounced off. It looks like both bugs are going to lose. But wait, they're up to something.
Oh, yeah.
They're working together. Unbelievable! What a creepy, crawly combo! Yay! They may be tiny, but that's what I call an epic finish! Make it! Let's make tinfoil spiders! You will need tinfoil, scissors.
Be careful with scissors.
That's right. Make sure you get an adult to help you. Paintbrushes and paint.
And a glue stick?
Not this time.
Oh, all right.
Thanks anyway. Fantastic. Let's get making. Roll out your foil and cut 3 long pieces about this size.
Be careful with scissors.
Good point. Take 2 of these pieces and fold them in half long ways, and then in half again. Scrunch the foil up and roll it into a long bumpy strip like this. Do the same with both strips. Cut both strips in half so you have 4 that are roughly the same length. Lay the 4 on top of each other in a fan like this. Take all 4 pieces and twist them round and round together like this to secure in place. Bring back the 3rd piece of tinfoil and use it to wrap around the legs to make the spider's body. Then squish and squeeze it into shape. Bend each of the legs up and then down to give them a spidery shape. You can use paint to give your spider a face, or make different colour spiders. You could use even more tinfoil to make a really huge spider. Make it. Let's make our own bunting. You will need 2 different colours of A4 paper or card, a ruler, a pencil and pen, some string, some scissors.
Be careful with scissors.
Tape.
And a glue stick?
Yes, and a glue stick.
What? You want one?
Yes. I'm so pleased for you. Let's get making. Take your ruler and measure the middle of your paper. Mark with a pencil. Measure halfway again. Use the ruler to draw a straight line from here to here and here to here. Do the same on the other side. Take your scissors.
Be careful with scissors.
And cut along the lines. Take the spare pieces to draw on and put the big triangles to the side. Take the spare pieces of paper and draw a simple shape for your bunting. I'm going to draw a star on this one and a monster on this one. Carefully cut them out. Bring back your triangles and use the glue stick to stick on your designs. Take a thick black pen to draw some details on your bunting. Make sure you leave a gap at the top about 1 centimetre wide. Lovely! Turn your bunting over and fold down the top like this. Cut a nice long piece of string and place it under the folds and tape it down like this. You can make as many flags as you want for your bunting. Try different colours for different occasions, or just mix and match. Awesome! It's Liz. She writes and draws all the Tom Gates books.
Right, let's see what's in the box. My favourite bit. Aha! It's a tote bag.
Oh, I see.
What this tote bag needs is a monster. The first thing you need to do is work out your drawing. I've done a little tester here, so I've drawn on a piece of paper already, and that's quite a good tip if you want to slide that into the tote bag so that you don't make a mistake. And also, the other thing you've got to remember is put something on the table, especially if you're using fabric pens or permanent markers. You don't want them getting on your fingers, and you definitely don't want them getting on the table. So now I've worked out my design, what I'm going to do is slide this in to the tote bag. That also stops any markers or anything going onto the back of the tote bag as well.
Got it. Thanks, Liz.
Let's start up here. These monsters are all over the Tom Gates books as a doodle. I just know they're really fun to draw. Let's draw his foot over there. Now, the monster has one big eye and what I call a letterbox mouth and a little bit of hair. Now I'm going to draw a box underneath. You could write your name in there.
Love it.
Let's draw a few stars. Right, now I'm going to start filling up my drawing with those nice lines, like circular lines or just curved lines. You know, it looks really complicated, but actually it's a very simple pattern. It's just about repeating the same curved line and filling up your drawing. There you go. I think I finished doing my black line. So now it's time to put a bit of colour on it. I think green for the monster.
Great stuff.
Might just do a little tester. Oh, that's quite nice. Matches my dress. I'm obviously in a green mood today. You know, monsters could be any colour you want. Okay, that's the monster done. Let's colour in some stars. Don't worry if you go over the lines either. It doesn't really matter.
I love the colours.
I'm use some bright orange now. Ooh, that's really bright. That's like a fluorescent colour. See, I'm colouring in quite a lot of it, but you don't have to. You can always leave it in black and white if you want. or just colour it with one colour. It doesn't have to be multicoloured at all. See, I keep stopping and having a look. Just trying to work out where I want to put the colours. Right, I'm going to sign my name. By Ms. Ishon. There we are, all done. Take the paper out. And there you have it, your monster tote bag.
It's Liz. She writes and draws all the Tom Gates books.
Right now, I'm going to show you how to do a very short comic story.
Wow, now I am excited.
What I'm going to do first, you need to work out what the story is going to be. So I've taken a pencil, and you can see I've done some sketches, and I've just worked out a very simple story. So it involves Tom, Mr Fullerman, and some doodling. And you can see I've just kind of like roughed it out very quickly, just to get an idea of what picture goes in each box. You might need to do it a few times, but it doesn't matter. So I'm just putting this to one side. Next thing I'm going to do is fold my paper in half. This is an A3 size piece of paper. You can do it on a smaller piece of paper if you want. That just gives me the middle. This is the bit where I'm cheating. So what I'm going to do is take my pencil and just rough out where the boxes are that I'm going to fill in for my story. Now I'm going to start my story. So it involves Tom doodling, of course. The story here is Tom's in class and he's doodling.
Amazing.
And we need to see what Tom's drawing. Hands are really tricky to draw. See, so I'm looking at my hand as I'm drawing that one. Mr Fullerman with a difference. So my story goes across and then down. Marcus is there. Say, Mr Fullerman. Marcus is desperate. He's going, sir, Tom's drawing a funny picture. So I've just put little lines there so you can kind of tell he's saying something. So what I wanted to do was to show the picture of Tom's drawing that he's actually done. And then this is what Tom does. Before Mr Fullerman comes to see his drawing, he quickly turns it into something else. Quick thinking on Tom's part. So Mr Fullerman comes over and sees that Tom's just drawn a vase of flowers.
Wow, that's cool.
So now I'm going to take a slightly thicker pen. I'm just going to use this pen and just darken up some of the areas. Colour in his hair. Just add a little bit of shading. Just some shadows. So I'm just going to be very bold and use a nice thick pen. So let's have a look. So we've got Tom doodling, picture of Mr Fullerman. Marcus goes, sir, sir. Tom's doodling a picture of you. Mr Fullerman goes, what's going on? And quickly we see what Tom's actually drawn. And then quickly he changes it into something completely different. So Tom's out of trouble.
Love it.
So there you are, all done. A short comic story, just using pictures.